Hello guys, how are you doing today? Welcome to another video on my channel. Today I'll be sharing with you how I passed my AWS Solutions Architect Associate exam in one attempt. So a lot of people have messaged me to ask me how I passed it, and I've already given them some of the tips. So I just thought, why not be generous and share with the rest of you guys that might be interested in taking this exam. So I don't want to assume that members of my audience are not interested in taking this exam, and who knows, there's also somebody out there that's not yet a part of my audience that's also considering taking this exam. So this video is for you. I'll be sharing with you all the things that I did, some of the tips that helped me pass. So I hope that you stick around to the end of this video so that you don't miss out on any tip. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell right next to it so that you'll be notified whenever I share new videos. So let's get right into today's video. In writing this examination, the first thing that helped me was my knowledge of the Cloud Practitioner exam. I took this exam in December 2021 actually. I know it's been a long time and I'm just sharing this, don't mind me. I took the exam in December 2021, and I think I took the Cloud Practitioner exam in October of 2021. So I had studied the material for Cloud Practitioner. For then I used the tutorial by, God, I've forgotten this popular coaching company. So I had done all of their tutorials back to back. I had watched all of their videos. So for that, it built that knowledge in me already. And so when I wrote the Cloud Practitioner exam, I passed that also in one attempt, thanks to God. So by the time I prepared for my Solutions Architect Associate exam, the memory was still fresh. So it was not like a continuation of what I had studied for my Cloud Practitioner exam. So it was much easier for me to understand the curriculum of Solutions Architect Associates. Like all the things I was studying made it easier for me to understand. So I would really say that if you can try attempting the Cloud Practitioner exam first. And if you don't want to, it's not compulsory. I've seen a lot of people that have passed the exam without writing the Cloud Practitioner exam. So outside my knowledge of the Cloud Practitioner exam, the second thing that I did was to study with this tutorial. There was an Udemy course by Stephanie May. Oh, I think it's Stephanie Mack. I'll confirm the name, guys, and put it on the screen. I studied with his Udemy course, and that Udemy course is very practical, very explanatory, and easy to understand. One of the things I liked about the Udemy course was the fact that it had hands-on. So after every topic, like, it would introduce the topic, and the next chapter would be hands-on, so it made it easier for you to follow through. So with that, I had the AWS free tier account, so it made it easier for me to follow with what it was doing. So I would encourage that you should also get the AWS free tier account. It's actually free, especially as a student. If you have your student email address, it's 750 hours free. So I believe that will be sufficient for you to study for your exams. So for the Udemy course, for people that don't like videos or like to go through the material themselves, the course comes with a PDF document that you can go through. So the PDF is basically the PowerPoint slides of the entire lecture. So if you want to go through that after reading or watching the videos, you can also download the PDF material and also be able to go through it in your spare time if that is what you prefer. That course, I also link the course in the description box below. Guys, note that this is not sponsored. I'm only giving a review based on my own experience. The course for me was very explanatory, easy to understand, and easy to follow. So it really helped me. I can't deny how much that course really helped me. So if you can lay your hands on it, I feel that it's a very good material. So after going through the course on Udemy, another thing that I did was I tried to get examination DOMs. One of the things that DOMs do for you is the fact that they help you confirm or check your examination preparedness, because you would go through different questions. You try to put yourself in exam situations to like, okay, how much of this can you answer on your own without checking the textbooks. I'm not sure if the dump I used had the answers. I'm not sure. I can't remember. And honestly, I can't even find them. I can't find the dumps again. But I know that I got some dumps online. It helped me to practice over and over. And I can't remember how many times I practiced, honestly. So I would just say that practice as much as you can and try to see that you're getting good scores before you register for the exams. And the last thing I would say is to knock out uncertainties during the exam. Like, a question can have so many options. So one of the things I first try to do is I look at the options based on the question. There are some that you would know that, oh, this does not apply to this at all. So knock out those uncertainties first, and then you will be left with the ones that seem like the option. Then go through the question and go through those ones that seem like the option to you again to confirm. You get? So that's one of the things I would recommend that you do if you are not sure about the answer to a question. That's during your exam, like in the worst situation. But in order to avoid that kind of situation, it's always good for you to prepare adequately. And the preparation that I did were from using my cloud practitioner knowledge, studying the Udemy course, and reviewing exam dumps. So basically those were the things that I did. I know it's usually recommended for you to read like all the AWS white papers and all, but honestly I didn't read any of them. I will not lie. I didn't read them. And by the time I even took the exam, I was really afraid. I didn't want to take it. I wanted to take the exam in November, but I pushed it forward to December. And even the day I took it, I was like, well, even if I fail, that's it. I'll fail. I will write it again. And I just did it, and I thank God that I passed. So guys, that's just to encourage you. Don't allow fear to make you miss it. Just try your best to study. Use the recommended material. If you can read AWS white papers as well, read all of those things as much as you can. Most importantly, try to practice with dumps as much as you can. If you can do like 2, 3, 4 times going through the dumps, they will really help you, so that by the time you get into the exam situation, you'll be more confident, you'll be more relaxed. I feel like sometimes they repeat questions, sometimes they don't repeat the questions, but whatever it is, you will not be caught off guard because you would have studied. And it's more important that you also try the hands-on projects, because they help you to get into those questions. Some of the questions that they ask for the associate exam are very practical questions, different from cloud practitioner. I feel like cloud practitioner exam was more of theory, but for the associate exam was very practical. So you needed to understand what was happening in the system. That's why I recommend that for the Udemy course, don't miss your hands-on project at all. Don't miss them out. All right, so those are the few tips I wanted to share with you today. I hope this has been very valuable to you. If you have more questions about any of these things that I've mentioned, or any other thing that you would like to ask about this exam, you can send me you can leave your comments in the description box below, or you can send me an email. My email will also be in the description box below, guys. Okay, so till I come your way again next time, guys, keep winning and take care of yourselves. Bye.